Summer is in full bloom, and Morton Arboretum is a perfect place to be in. The flowers are dancing with utmost ecstasy. All the picnic guests are armed with their best behavior, suitable for this summer picnic. All of us had a ton of fun. Healthcare is the fastest growing sector of the US financial system. It employs over 18 million workers. Women represent nearly 80% of the healthcare workforce. Health spending in US in 2021 was a staggering sum of US dollar 4.3 trillion, or some US dollar 13,000 per capita. This 4.3 trillion spending was bigger than the total GDP of every nation on this earth except for China and Japan. Overall health spending was 18.3% of GDP in 2021. US healthcare spending is on pace to top 7 trillion by year 2031. On average, other wealthy countries of the world spend about half as much per person on health as the US. At present, some 8,200 hospitals exist in US, of which 258 are located in my home state of Illinois. There are 116 hospitals and primary care medical facilities in the greater Chicago metropolitan area. As of 2023 May, the total number of professionally active physicians in the United States amounted to a little more than 1,077,000. As of 2019, there were over 15,000 nursing homes in the US. Almost two-thirds of them were for profit. It is estimated that there are 88,000 pharmacies and drugstores in the US today. The total biopharmaceutical industry is valued at US $625 billion in 2021 and made up roughly 3.2% of the total US GDP of 23 trillion. US pharmaceutical industry also accounts for 44% of the total global pharmaceutical industry. We the Americans amount to roughly 4% of total world population of some 8 billion or so. There are currently 155 allopathic MD medical schools and 38 osteopathic DO schools in the US. Currently, there are 71 accredited dental schools in the US. There are 32 colleges or schools of veterinary medicine (CVM) in the US. There are over 2,600 colleges or universities that offer a nursing degree program in the United States at present. There are 186,000 dentists in the US as of this year, 2023. Nursing beats all the above numbers by far and wide. Nursing is the nation's largest healthcare profession. There are nearly 5.2 million registered nurses or RNs nationwide in the US today. University of Pennsylvania's Perelman School of Medicine is the oldest school in the US. It was founded 258 years ago, back in 1765. The Kia Sapientia bull founded 734 years ago, back in 1289 ACE, Pope Nicholas IV, University of Montpellier, Faculty of Medicine in France, is the world's oldest medical school which is still operational. The world's first veterinary medical school was founded 262 years ago, back in 1761, in Lyon, France. 144 years ago, back in 1879, Iowa State University established the first college of veterinary medicine in the US. The Baltimore College of Dental Surgery, founded 184 years ago, back in 1840, is the world's first dental school. 202 years ago, back in 1821, America's first school of pharmacy, named Philadelphia College of Pharmacy, was established. Colonial America's first hospital, named the Philadelphia Hospital, opens the first hospital pharmacy 271 years ago, back in 1752. 5.2 million registered nurses and over 1.85 million licensed practical nurses, or LPNs, are currently employed in the US. More than 1,030,000 licensed EMS professionals, from emergency medical responders to paramedics, are employed in the US as per 2020 National EMS Assessment Reports. Nightingale Training School at St. Thomas Hospital in London is the world's first nursing school. The school was founded by none other than the Lady of the Lamp, Florence Nightingale, 163 years ago, back in 1860. 151 years ago, back in 1872, New England Hospital for Women and Children was established as the first hospital nursing school in the United States. The training school for nurses attached to Bellevue Hospital opened a year later, back in 1873, as the first school in the US to be run according to Florence Nightingale's nursing principles. That must be the dawn of global nursing education, I bet my bottom dollar. Few more global statistics. The world as of 2019 had 104 million healthcare workers, including 12.8 million physicians, 29.8 million nurses and midwives, 4.6 million dentistry personnel, and 5.2 million pharmaceutical personnel. Chicago is my kind of town and is a world by itself. And I am Dr. M.S. Patil, beyond the shadow of doubt, from the very heart of Chicago, Illinois, USA. Thank you kindly, August 15, 2023.